Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I am so excited for today's video. I absolutely love shoes. They are by far my favorite thing to find, my favorite thing to sell. I just am a shoe girl. I always have been. I have always had tons of shoes myself. I just love shoes. Anybody else relate? So I have all these shoes in this pile on my floor. I'm sitting on the ground in my filming room. I tell you, I barely found any clothes this day, but I found just amazing pair of shoe after pair of shoe. I've got brands in here like CHLOÉ. I'll get to that in a second. Harley-Davidson, Dansko's, Tory, Burch. I just found so many amazing pairs of shoes that I literally just said, okay, there's not room in my filming room. I'm just gonna sit down and film all of the shoes at once. You know what? Is it worth me going to get these? I think it is. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Y'all, I tell you, I love shoes, and these are not thrifted. This brand sent these to me, but I have been so obsessed I want to share them with you too. From the brand Bekah. Guys, this is not sponsored, but they make sustainable shoes that you can wash, and I am obsessed. So this is the first pair that I picked out. These are a wonderful black square-toed little booty. These all have like that sock material. Guys, I tell you, they're not paying me to tell you this, but these are amazing. I love them. These ones are my favorite. Look at these pair of white boots. They're like a sweatery kind of sock material. Look how cool the circular bottom is. I literally have worn these a lot already. And they also sent me this pair. This is their new pair. I think these were a spring release. This little pointed toe, kind of like kitten heel. Look at the bottom. Look how cool that is. They sent me all of those for free, and I don't share things with you guys unless I love them, and I love them. I'll link all 3 pairs of shoes down in the description box, and I have a code that they gave me. I'll put that down there too if you want to check out Bekah, because I mean, they're not cheap, but they are really well made and sustainable, which I appreciate. But anyways, that was not planned, but let's jump into the shoe haul now. I'm going to start with the pair of shoes I am most excited about, and that would be the pair of CHLOÉ heels that I found. Guys, I've never found CHLOÉ before. It is a nicer designer, and I swear to you, the night before, I was literally praying, and I was like, God, I feel like I really just want to find CHLOÉ tomorrow. I just have a feeling. I just really think that would be cool. And I swear to you guys, I found these CHLOÉ heels, and I've never been so excited in my life. These are amazing. These are definitely, I think, a little older probably from them, but I am not mad. I found them in the bins. This is what they look like. They're like they're really tall. These have gotta be a smaller size. I think these are probably like a 5 or a 6. These are a European size 36. So I think that's probably about a 6, if I'm not mistaken. They have a little bit of a peep toe. They're green leather. And then right there is where it says CHLOÉ. I had one of these shoes in my cart for a solid hour looking for the second one. And then I finally found it at the very end. They're kicking us out, and somebody else had put it back in one of those like throwback shoe bins. Thank you to whoever did that, because it really did make my day. Such a cool experience for me, because I definitely had prayed for them the night before. Isn't that so cool? That is my pair of CHLOÉ shoes that I found. I'm so excited. Since these are an older pair, they probably won't get as much money as a newer pair, but I'm still happy with them. My guess is I can probably list these for around $100, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And I mean, for finding them in the bins, I probably paid $1 per shoe, maybe. These are pretty light. So that's the first pair of shoes. I don't know if I can top that. I do have amazing pairs. We probably got about 30 different pairs of shoes in today's video. But next up, we have a pair of Danskos. I have had a pair of Danskos sitting in my closet for a good year, and I finally just sold them. So I was like, okay, why not pick out more Danskos? So I found this pair. These were in great shape. These are a nice little burgundy pair. People wear these in a working job and a nursing kind of shoe. These are in a European size 38. This is really testing my knowledge of European sizing. I think a 38 is a 7 or I think it's a 7, probably. And then it also has this like little flap. Oh gosh, no, don't wear it like that. But these are in great shape. And I sold the last pair for, I think, like 45 or 50 bucks. So I said, okay, I'll pick them up again. Even if they sit for a while, I know a lot of you guys have told me that your Danskos sell really quickly. So I will give them a try. Okay, and then next up, this is a pair of shoes I was so excited about. Look what I found in the freaking bins. I found a pair of Tory Burch shoes. These are called their Riva flats, and these are like a black kind of snake skin, leather kind of print on them, and they have some wear to them, but honestly, for being in the bins, I was expecting them to be absolutely trashed. I found one of these, and then a really nice guy came up to me, and he's like, oh, are you looking for the other one? I saw it in that bin. And guys, I tell you, I took off like a freaking lightning bolt to go to that other side. I was like literally running with my car, and I was like, I gotta get there. I gotta find it before somebody else grabs it. And it was in that bin. So I'm really grateful to that man. It has some wear on the bottoms, but honestly, I'm not mad at it. So for these, I probably, since they have a little bit of wear, I would say I can probably resell them around 50 bucks. They are in good enough shape though that they still have lots of wear on them. They just have a few dings here and there. So maybe 50 bucks for those. I would be happy with that. And 50 bucks for the last pair. I mean, I literally probably spent less than 50 bucks for all of the shoes, so we're definitely doing well. Then next up is a brand that I also love, and that is Allbirds. I found these Allbirds in the bins. I actually found these in a clothing bin, and we have separate bins at my bins for shoes versus clothes. So the only time I really find shoes in a bin is if somebody had them in a bag or something and they threw it back as like a put back. So I was happy to find these because I wear Allbirds. We just bought a pair brand new for my husband. They're just really nice, comfortable shoes. These are in a size men's 9, and these are their classic wool runners. So if you can see the texture on here, made of wool, and they're just really cozy and stretchy and really good for your feet. So I grabbed those, and I would say we've sold 1 or 2 pairs of those for around $50. So I would be happy to make 50 bucks off of those as well. And then I found this really nice pair of leather booties. I like that little cutout to them and all the like the perforated, not really perforated, but like different textured leather on them. They have a little bit of a stacked heel, and I just thought these were so cute. Very happy to find them. I couldn't see anything on the inside, but I looked on the bottom. And these are from the brand Seychelles, and those are sold at Anthropology often. So I found a pair of little Anthropology booties, which I'm excited about. And these are in a size 7.5. They look a little bit big for 7.5, but you know what? I'm not gonna argue with them. They have a little side zipper on them, but they are in great condition. They are real leather. I can tag Anthropology on them, so I would say I can probably sell these for around $50. At my local Goodwill, I see Seychelles sometimes, but they always are marked up to like $12. And at that point, it's not really worth it to sell them for $50 because I lose so much then because of my cost of goods. But for in the bins, 50 bucks, heck yeah, I'm gonna get those. Those would probably be a little bit more tempting to keep if they were my size, but I just thought those were so cute. Now let's get into the reason why I had to film this video today. Because I had Jeremy help me take pictures of all these shoes already. They've been just sitting on the floor of my filming room waiting for me to film. But I sold a pair. So this is the pair that I sold. And I've sold these before actually. This is a pair of CHLOÉs. So these are like a rainbow strap, which is very popular. And they're in a women's size 7. But these are in like perfect condition. Like I don't know if anybody actually wore these. I love selling CHLOÉs. I'm an avid CHLOÉs fan myself. I believe that they work and they're really good. This one doesn't have the toe strap. I personally prefer a toe strap, but I think that these are so nice. So if you see this rainbow strap, I have picked these up at least twice, and I think I've sold them both times around 50 bucks. So these sold for $45, so I'm gonna set those aside because I need to send those out today because those sold a couple days ago, but I didn't have time to film yet. So those, great pickup. 45 bucks, that probably already paid for my whole haul of shoes. That's amazing. Okay, now let's talk about all the Birkenstocks I picked up. I love picking up Birkenstocks. I have a 100% sell-through rate on my Birkenstocks. They do not sit very long for me. So I pick them up even if they have, you know, a lot of wear to them because I still end up selling them for at least like 30 bucks. So this first pair I have here is this kind of more gray leather, and they have this beautiful, like almost like rosy gold buckle on them. I think that that's really nice. And these are in, honestly, they look kind of crazy, but they're in pretty good shape. And you can tell the shape usually by the bottom here. They have some wear, but as soon as you stick your foot in a pair of Birkenstocks, they just look so awful. So these ones are in a size European 38, a women's size 7. And I mean, for these, I can probably list them around 35, 40 bucks, and maybe we'll probably grab them for $35. And I end up finding 4 pairs of Birkenstocks that day at the bins, which is absolutely insane. These ones look like they're a little thinner than the other ones. I don't know. I didn't know that they made a thinner pair, so I might have to list these ones a little differently, but these are also kind of that same color of like a grayish with a green undertone leather strap. And these ones are in a European size 39, which is a size 8, I believe. And these ones have a little bit more wear than the last pair. They do have more worn out on the bottom, but at the end of the day, I can probably make still like 25 from those. So again, worth it to grab. And then these ones, I really like these ones. If these were my size, I would keep them. These are a pair of brown leather Birkenstocks. They have a rose gold little buckle as well. These ones are probably in the best shape. Only a little bit of wear on the bottom. And they are a European size 39, so a women's size 8. I can probably list these around 40 bucks and make 35 or so on those. Then I have a fourth pair that was pretty muddy that my husband was washing. So those are upstairs, but they're another pair of brown leather ones. So probably, I think it's the same size actually. It's either a European 38 or 39. So those again, probably resell for around 35 bucks. And then we have a matching pair of boots. These are so cute. Look at these. Guys, can you see that? These are Sorel's. And Sorel has been sitting for me a little bit lately, but I don't anticipate these sitting for very long. These are so cute. I found 3 of these, so I was missing one. And then one of my subscribers, Bekah, actually came up and saw that I had them, and she found the other one for me and gave it to me. So that was so kind of you. I think that these were a matching set for a mom and her daughter. How cute. So the big pair is in a women's size 7, and they are the cutest, like, sparkly winter boots. They're in great shape. Like, they look like they've hardly been worn, and they are a really nice pair of Sorel boots. Sorel boots, really nice winter boots. And honestly, I feel like if I could ship these to Canada, I would sell them like that. But we'll see if they will sit for me or if I will be able to sell them quickly. And then here is the little girl's pair. Same exact shoes. Excellent condition, both of them. And these are in a girl's size 3. So that must be a big girl size 3 because those look pretty large for a kid's boots. But aren't those so adorable? I wish I could list these together so that some other mom and daughter could wear them, but it's going to be a hard ask to try to find a mom and daughter that have the same size shoes like these. So I'm going to list them separately, but I do think for the women's pair, I can probably list them around $65. The little girl's pair, maybe more like a $50 or $40. And I just thought those were adorable. I'm so happy I found those. I love Sorel boots, and I don't have that many that I have listed, so I'm excited to add those to my closet. Then I found a couple pairs of Vionic shoes. I have 2 pairs here. So this first one is kind of like a more strappy pair. It has the back ankle strap and all these Velcro straps that go across the toes. So these are in good condition. Vionics are podiatrist design, so you know that they're made well for your feet, which is great. These are in a size 7, and these are the 342 Tegan Sandals. So I'm glad that Vionic gives you all of the information that you need. I'm going to look these up. They have a really interesting look to that strap. I think it's really cool. It looks almost like, you know, like wicker. I kind of like it. But for Vionic, I can probably sell those sandals at least for $35 is my guess. So that is a win in my book. And then the other pair of Vionic shoes I found was just this like pair of platform little flip-flops, but the bottoms are in excellent condition. The tops look like they probably just need to like be wiped off, which I'm not mad at. Then it also says Vionic on the strap itself right there. But these are in a size 8, and they are called the High Tide. So I will be able to look those up as well, but these look like they're in excellent condition. Just need a little bit of a wipe off, and then those I can probably sell, again, 25, 35 bucks maybe. Not really sure. I have only sold 1 pair of Vionic shoes, but I've been on the lookout ever since. So those hopefully will do well. And then let's talk about these. These are amazing. Super cool pair of Harley-Davidson boots. Like a pair of really nice dark brown leather like riding boots. How cool are these? They have the Harley-Davidson logo right there. We have the side buckles, and on the bottom too, they have the Harley-Davidson logo in orange. These are super cool. I've seen some recently at some buy-sell trade places, but they're selling them for like 50 bucks. So I know I can get around that online, probably more like 65, and I think I'll list these around 65 to 75. These are so cool, and these are in a women's size 9.5. So I just thought these were super sweet. I was shocked that I got these before all the other resellers. I don't know what was going on this day. They have like a square toe, super good condition, honestly. The only place where there's any kind of sign of wear is on the inside edge, but like not a big deal. They're amazing. They're gonna be super easy to sell, I feel like. So I found those. A couple other people saw them in my car and were like, dang, those are so cool. And I was like, I know, I'm so excited about them. Now let's talk about some of the Ugg boots I picked up, because I grabbed 3 pairs. This first one I'm kind of sad about because I didn't realize that they had some wear to them. I thought this was a really cool kind of like texture to these. I like the side button. The only thing I didn't really notice, like there's no holes or anything, it's just there's a little bit of wear where they would rub together. Not a huge deal, but I won't be able to get as much for these probably. I usually list Ugg boots around like $65. These ones, maybe I'll try to list around $50. Not a bad thing at all. These are in a women's size 7, and they have really good grip on the bottom. That's what's most important to me, at least. And then they have somewhere like over by the toes, but honestly, I thought these were such a cool texture. I'm hopeful that other people will think that they are cool as well, because I thought those were really nice. And so for Ugg boots, hopefully we'll make like $50 on that at the end of the day. And then this one, I don't know where the second one is. I know I bought it. It's in my house somewhere, but guys, I'm telling you, there are so many shoes. There's so many clothes in here right now. So I'm just gonna show you one, but look how cute this like little color combination is. These are the Back Uggs, and this is just such a fun pink and blue. How cute is that? I love that the inside is that pink fur. They do have a little bit of like a little water line going on right there, but again, for in the bins, I don't care. And these are in a size 5, which is a little bit small. I don't normally like to pick up shoes that are that small, but I mean, for this adorable pair, I will do it. And I've got to go find the other one, but those are cute, aren't they? So for those, those are in pretty good condition, so I'll probably list those around $65, and we'll hope to make like $50 off of those. And then the last pair of Uggs I found is this tall pair of black ones. And what's really cool about these is that the zipper has this really fun multicolored just like metal part to it. And I just thought that was so fun. I thought that was a really interesting detail. I like that it is kind of like colorful and rainbow colored. It's pretty cute. And these are also in a size 5. These ones have the metal Ugg logo on the back. And then the bottoms look like that. So pretty cool pair of shoes, again, in good condition. These ones are in actually pretty excellent condition, so I should be able to sell those around $65, put them up around $65, hope to make like $50 on those as well. Okay, let's talk about the other 2 Danskos I picked up. I have this silver pair, and this was the same style as the one I just sold for $45, and that's why I grabbed them. But they're this like silver color, but I did not realize that this one in particular, when you look at the top here, this one has some wear to like the edge right here. So I don't know if that will detract from the sell value, probably. So that might have been a bad grab, but they have really good grip. And these ones are small. These are in a size 36. So I think that is a size 6, which is pretty tiny. So we'll see how those ones go. That might have been a bad grab. I think I grabbed those earlier on than all the other shoes. And so I probably would have done things differently if I knew how many shoes I was picking up, but what can you do? And then this is the other pair of Danskos I found, and I think that these are actually really kind of cute. I'm not always a Dansko person, but I kind of like this like clog style with that back strap. It's really adorable. They're in a black leather. And then the bottoms look like this. I know that some styles of Danskos are really popular, and I feel like, is this one of them? If you guys know what this is called, please let me know. I'm not a Dansko expert. I've sold 1 pair, so I would be happy to learn from you, but these are in a size 40, which I think is a 9. So at the very worst, if these aren't worth anything, I will wear them myself. But I think those are so cute. Aren't those adorable? So I grabbed those. And for those, depending on if those are a really desirable style, I'm sure we can sell them for at least that $50 mark like the other Danskos as well. Okay, we've got 4 more pairs of shoes that I'm going to show you today. If you guys are not already subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you would hit that subscribe button. If you're liking it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. But the next pair is a pair of shoes that I was considering taking to Uptown Cheapskate. I was like, are these even worth it? I didn't have time to look up the brand in the bins. I've never sold this brand before, but I decided to grab them. And when I looked up the comps, I was pleasantly surprised. This is what they look like, and these are kind of like a slip-on pair of Reef shoes. And I know that Reef makes a lot of things that are more like water related, but these are like a really comfortable looking pair of shoes. The bottoms are in great condition. There's something yellow stuck to it, but that's what you get for being in the bins. And these are in a men's size 9.5. These are in the hiatus style. They are in really, really good condition, especially on the inside. And I was pleasantly surprised that when I was looking at comps, things like this were selling for like $50. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna take that to Uptown Cheapskate. I will sell that myself if they are worth $50 for sure. So I was really pleasantly surprised by that. So if you see these, I mean, I would be on the lookout. I'll see how well they actually sell, if they sit for me. But honestly, those were a pretty great find. I already have these ones listed, and I was absolutely shocked that these were still in the bins. These are in amazing condition. Honestly, at first, I thought they were Doc Martens from like a little bit further away, but these are Palladiums. Look at that. They are in such good condition. Like, honestly, looks like they're brand new. Looks like they've never been worn. And these go retail for, I think, around like $75 or $80. These are a French designed shoe. They're really cool. And these are in a size men's 6 or women's 7.5. So these ones are actually unisex. And I have these listed. I forget the name of these. These are like their normal. These are their classics, I believe. And these are just really nice boots. I think I have these listed around $50 to $60 because they're in such good condition. But I found those in the bins. I am just still shocked, you know? Like, such good condition. And these are really cute. Like, I would totally wear these. And these are a really popular style right now. Like a chunky, kind of more like combat boot. Oh yeah, super cool. And I can't believe I found those in the freaking bins. I could not buy those at a normal Goodwill. They would be gone by the time I got there. And they would also be marked up to like 50 bucks. So now I have them. I paid like $2 and we'll probably make like 50 bucks off of those. Okay, then this pair of shoes, I'm so excited. I was literally looking for the other CHLOÉ shoe for so long. And I had this shoe in my cart as well for that whole hour where I was looking for the CHLOÉ shoe. And I found this and the other CHLOÉ shoe in the same put back bin at the very end of a round. People had checked out and they left them behind. So I grabbed them. So exciting. But literally, look at these. These are a really nice wedge. They're in good condition. And what's exciting about these is that these are purple label Ralph Lauren. So purple label Ralph Lauren is worth a lot more than regular Ralph Lauren. And I've sold one other pair of shoes that I picked up in the bins, I think for like $75. So these ones though, great condition. They look like they're a smaller pair of shoes. They honestly probably came from the same person that donated their CHLOÉ shoes. But I just thought these were a really nice shoe for spring and summer. Brown leather, has the little ankle wrap strap, little open toe, and these are just so nice. They're made in Spain and they're in a size 6. So look at the bottoms there too. Somebody took really good care of these shoes, and I found the second one, so now I have both. And my guess is I can probably resell these around that $75 mark again. I'll have to look up comps, obviously. They're both in the same great shape. Really happy that I found that one. I'll put those next to my CHLOÉ shoes. And then we have one more pair of shoes, and they are really good. I like to save you guys something nice for the end. And that would be these little booties. These are so cool. I've only sold this brand one time before. I bought them in the bins and I sold them for like, I think $65. These ones I think are cooler than the last pair I found. But these are, if you guys can see that little fly on the heel, you might know what these are. But these are from the brand Fly London, which is really exciting, a really nice brand. And so on the inside here too, we have another, I don't know if you can see that, we have another fly on the inside there too. And these ones are in really, really good shape once again. Bottoms of these are this really interesting kind of like, I don't know, like checkered-ish style. What I thought was really interesting is this kind of square. It says fly in it if you look closely, but it continues all the way down here, which is really interesting. And just like a mark of a really well-made shoe, I feel like is when you do things that you don't need to do to make them work better. They have this really cool like crossover front on them. I do have a style number on the inside, which is helpful. And these are in a European size 40, which is a size 9. So great size. I like a larger size for shoes. They are in really good condition for being leather. They don't have lots of scuffs up here on the toes. They don't look like they've been knocked together too much, which is great. So I'm thinking for these, I can probably sell them for at least $75. I can put them up for that at least, and then hope to make more like that $65 range. But I'll have to do some research and see what those will go for. Most everything that I just showed you has been pictured. Some of it is already listed. So if you guys are interested in anything, definitely go check out my Poshmark. So those are all the shoes I'm going to show you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button before you head out. But I hope you guys enjoyed all of these shoes. I know I did. I love showing shoes. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.